Hello there. ¿Cómo estamos, minasan? I hope you all are doing well today. It is I, your data guardian angel, Tenebris Tenchi. How you guys doing? Okay. So, why are we still doing Zenless when we finished the story? Beyond the fact that I enjoy the game and, you know, I gotta keep streaming. Beyond that fact, anyway. Is the reasoning behind that is basically that we got some agent stories to do that I wanted to do on stream, and once we're done with that, we can basically grind up waiting for Zhu Young to be available. I did do a couple things before we started to try and get some materials for Zhu Young once she becomes available and I pull her. That's why I've been waiting. That's why I have been not doing any signal searches outside of the 20 I did before to try and get Anton so I can make use of Kaleda with more than just Ben. But I didn't get Anton in my 2 pulls. All I got was Kohaku? No. Why am I forgetting her name right now? But and Nicole.
Nothing to fear. Sokaku.
Sokaku. I was close. Sokaku. 1 character off. But either way. Point being that I didn't pull on Ellen. I'm not gonna pull on Ellen. I'm gonna pull on Zhu Young. Because I have enough melee fighters. I need some more range stuff that is useful. Okay, 2 more and I could pull on the Bang Boo banner for funsies. Actually, hold on. Oh no, it's an A rank. There was a particular Bang Boo I wanted, but I can't get it because it's, you know, not an S rank. Or at least not force it to come whenever there's an S rank hit. Any hoozles. Not a big deal. And I still need 5 more here for generic to keep pulling on for other stuffs. I know technically it doesn't matter, but you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. Alright, so let's go do some agent stories. I've already started off stream a while ago with, what's it called? Summon Nekomata, so we're going to continue with Nekomata. Just so you guys can catch up. Oh, and I finished up Mole in the Hole. Basically, you know, exactly as you expect with us trying to chase down a mole. He doesn't trust us at first and starts to trust us, and then, haha, he betrays us. But it is what it is, and we're not going to worry about that. Nekomata started off with her trying to get a side gig, and that side gig ended up being working with the Pubstack. So, and he's going to ask us for more help, I assume. Ooh, sweet. I can actually bring Koleda along. Alright. And I looked up stuff because I've been able to get some of the videos, and some of the videos are attached to the store level, which is attached to your Internet account level. So I can't do anything about that right now, other than just to continue. And some of it is actually attached to some of these stories, so it's a win-win for everybody. I just got a message from Nekomata. She said she wants to meet at the alley entrance. Maybe she has an update on the last commission? The other proxy is here. What are you guys talking about? We were just discussing tactics. As you can see, the situation's become clearer. Wise is just staring at a cat. I'm not sure if that's any clearer, but, you know. Never expected this to be the culprit. Spreading rumors, laying down bait, and luring in the enemy. What a cunning move. Mm-hmm. That's the experience you pick up from years on the streets. I wouldn't have resorted to this if the situation wasn't this dire. I knew we could count on you, Nekomata. Proxy, you ready? I want to strike first to avoid any more sleepless nights. I'm with you. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what are you guys talking about? For two days in a row, the barbecued beef has gone missing from my bowl of noodles while I wasn't paying attention. Then pay attention to your freaking noodles! I bumped into Nekomata earlier, and she helped me get to the bottom of this. Turns out the culprit is this cat. We were planning a sneak attack on its belly to make up for the pieces of barbecue beef I've lost over the past 2 days. I thought you were talking about a commission. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah. I came here to talk to you about following up on the commission today. Let's talk about the details in your store. I'm gonna die from exhaustion if I keep standing here, Mia. After the three of them took turns oh, sorry. This proves that this is actually a narrator. After the three of them took turns stroking the cat's belly for a while, they returned to the video store and Nekomata recounts her meeting with Ollie. Ollie being the pubsec dude.
These gangsters have been looting lost ether resources all over the hollows for quite some time. Their methods are cruel, and they've amassed a substantial fortune. No precinct in any jurisdiction has been able to pin them down because they roam around. So the case remains
Audio's
unsolved.
not that great.
So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, we put out the word on Internet that there's a large commission to recover ether resources.
I'm just gonna wait for this to finish
you
before
and the proxy got involved with last time.
The reason I say that is just because my usual headphones that I got a couple years ago, almost literally now I think about it, broke. They no longer sit on my head. They are the over-the-ear kind, so if they don't sit on my head, then it's super uncomfy and feel like they're about to freaking fall off. Basically, they're separated at the ear cup, and it's not something fixable because the plastic is broken. So I went and got some relatively inexpensive headphones, in-ear headphone stuff, and while they're being very functional and work very well, I didn't notice the audio being tinny until he started talking. So unless this is something with the flashback, we'll find out.
Then, we use ether resources from our evidence room as bait and set a trap by placing them in the hollow. Finally, we wait for the gangsters to take the bait and then apprehend them all inside the hollow.
Huzzah.
Sounds pretty solid. Then what?
Okay, well, then we officially adopt this as our battle plan.
Oh, well done then. It seems like you have a real talent for organizing plans.
This is flashback, so I'm not gonna comment on
11th
Nekomata's.
Precinct also wants in, and I've been promoted to head up the joint operation.
Ooh, nice.
Why did you say just? You're starting to make me nervous.
You see, only the 11th Precinct has access to the ether resources and evidence. I'm about to go undercover into the hollow to set up the trap with 2 strangers from the General Affairs Department who I've never even met before.
Okay.
And my weakness will be exposed the second we run into any ethereals, and they won't exactly help me hide it, and then once my boss hears about it, I'm betting once again I'll...
God, this guy is such a good voice actor because I buy his panic. Oh my goodness.
I am beg all you want, but I'm not gonna do anything that risky.
Of course. I'd never dream of getting you to do such a thing, Miss Nekomata. As a case consultant, I just need you to take care of any ethereals along the way.
God, that sassy look
we can
Nekomata's
safely
giving him right
lay our
now.
Case consultant? Sounds more like a bodyguard.
Are you getting paid,
Not at all.
Nekomata? Be happy.
Think of it as being
Come on.
temporary, unofficial personnel for public security. I've already filled in everyone back at the precinct about the case consultant who will be helping out with the operation.
All right.
It's really stressful working on an operation alongside this many officers. Kind of regret agreeing to
Right,
help
because
you.
she's old Red Fang gang, so it makes
Please don't
sense.
say that. This operation really needs you, Miss Nekomata. What if we use remote comms to keep in touch, and you can help me from a little further away? Then you won't have to talk to the other officers.
If that's an option, then I'll consider doing it. By the way, this case consultant thing, is there anything else I need to know about?
Why?
As you're effectively temporary unofficial personnel for public security, you'll need to comply with basically the same rules that current officers do.
Which
You'll be fine.
means...
You just need to memorize this simple 476-page new officer training manual.
Come again? And I'm on Nekomata's side on
Is
that
something
one.
wrong?
I know what to do, so just leave everything to me.
Uh-huh.
And so that's what happened when I met Ollie just now.
You're not even gonna look at them and... Oh, sorry. She's gonna voice act.
From what I know about you, Nekomata, you're not gonna read a single page of that manual, right? Course not. Who'd want to learn how to be a public security officer by reading all that? All I have to do is work with the officers
I mean, I would if I wanted to be a public security officer,
It's
but
no
clearly
big deal.
Nekomata doesn't, so...
I'll just brush up on a few things beforehand. there's still some time before Ollie's mission, so I'll go study nearby and give you a buzz when it's time to go.
Uh-huh.
She's gone. She said she was going to study nearby. I don't exactly know how, though. Belle, why don't you go check on her? After all, you'll be going into the Hollow together.
Relatively speaking.
So it's best we
Sure.
know what's going on.
Alright. Nekomata, where'd you go? Oh, she's hiding in front of the W Engine store, huh? I saw a meme today saying, "Hey, look, Keanu's hanging out on 6th Street." Looks like the one meme of Keanu Reeves from, I don't even know where that picture was taken. Alright, Nekomata, what's up? Whoa, it's you, Parksy. You scared me sneaking up on me like that. Wow, you suck as a cat then. Is eavesdropping what you call studying? Hey, you don't have to put it like that. Look, those officers over there, they're discussing work. It's a good chance to study how they talk how they talk to teach each other. You can watch them down with me if you want. Just keep it on the down low and don't stare at them like that. You pretend to be waiting for someone on the street side with Nekomata while eavesdropping on the two officers' conversation. I'm Whitney from Team 2. I assume that was the dude, considering that he moved? Even though Whitney's a female name? No, maybe not. Criminal investigation of the 11th precinct. I heard you folks have a lead on the Operation Midnight case. Yeah, German, okay. And it's a reporting madam. So that kind of proves it as well. Reporting, madam. I'm Derman from the Traffic Control Department of the 12th Precinct. Here's a list of people involved in the traffic accident. The driver, who is now in a coma, is suspected to have some ties to the Operation Midnight. Thanks. No need to be so formal. While I'm in charge of this case, it's the support and teamwork from all departments and units that have made such rapid progress in our investigation possible. Madam Whitney, you're so down to earth. It's the least we can do. The 11th and 12th precincts always have worked together, thanks to you all. I'll take this info back to headquarters to review. Please keep an eye on this unconscious driver. So, this is how public security officers talk while working. Well, there's nothing much left to see here. I'll go check out some other places. Other places? Uh-oh. What's she doing? What the cat doing? Oh, right. These two. Or usually these two. How does she know that? Wait, where is she? Because these two aren't... They might be, I suppose. Undercover? Because two usually stand around here sometimes, so that's why I was kind of like, oh, that's where she is. But then I noticed that they're not there, the ones I was expecting. Oh, you're here. Aren't you supposed to be observing how PubSec officers work? Keep your voice down. Over there. See those two chatting? They may not be in uniform, but my bet is they're security officers. Yeah, you gotta trust a cat's instincts. Listen to the conversation between the officers and Nekomata. Arno, did you catch the news? Wade from Team 2 over at the Criminal Division Investigation Department got transferred to another precinct. What? He's at the 11th precinct now? Well, he's gonna be kept on his toes. That crime rate over there is way higher than ours. Yeah, but they also closed lots of cases. They really know how to get the job done. That's true. When we started at the same time, he might be able to get promoted to the Janus headquarters soon, and I'll be stuck here. But hey, didn't you guys solve a big case last month? That was an inter-district arrest. The case belonged to the 8th precinct, and we didn't even get to interrogate the suspect before they were taken away, so they ended up having nothing to do with us. I thought being on that case would save me from worrying about this year's performance evaluation, but now I can't even come up with a decent self-assessment report. Yeah, it's tough. Last year, someone in the 11th precinct wrote a 10,000 word report, and now the higher-ups are more strict about the word count for self-assessment reports. By the way, Jean, your girlfriend works in the 11th, in the general affairs department in the 11th precinct, right? Haven't seen you two together lately. She's been really busy. The general affairs department is to handle various tasks for the criminal investigations department, so there's a lot going on in the 11th precinct. Plus, the officers in the criminal investigation department are always under a lot of pressure, so they sometimes take it out on the general affairs department. Yeah. That reminds me, when we helped out headquarters when we were often treated like errand boys. You don't say. Wish I could have a nice supervisor. Well, life at public security always comes with its fair share of trouble every day. This stuff really useful? Absolutely! Anyone who's experienced life out on the streets knows that you want to understand someone, you need to know how they truly live and think. These security officers might just be chatting, but they actually revealed quite a bit of useful information. For example, these guys from General Affairs may see us as their supervisors from the Criminal Investigation Department. If that's the case, and we do end up talking to them during the operation, we don't have to be so nervous. That makes sense. Looks like my studying is paying off, right? I've gathered enough useful information for the operation later. I'll go get ready. Let's meet at the entrance to the hollow. Nekomata stops speaking and leaves. That is a weird translation of probably Toita. Yeah, exactly, Panda. What the dog doing? What the cat doing? How you doing, Panda? Agent story. Investigation. Cat on patrol! Dun 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 dun. Anyway,
I'll help you with standing by.
and B and
Need something? My services are expensive.
Nicole. Thank you, thank you. What do we got? Hey, show. What's up, dude?
Ollie, I'm with the proxy at the coordinates you sent.
That's great! So, once I'm in with the officers from the 11th precinct, you just need to follow us in parallel from a distance. If anything happens, I'll request your immediate support through comms.
Just when the time comes, be quick about it instead of exercising your lung capacity.
I'll try my best to hold it in. After all, the other officers of the 11th precinct will be with me.
I hear footsteps. Sounds like the other officers have arrived on your end. Good.
Her ears are
Let's
good
stay in
despite all that
touch.
fluff sticking out of them.
Hey, but I haven't seen anyone else here yet.
Master, 2 young humans have been detected near you.
Huh? Hey, Ollie. There are 2 people approaching me over here. What's going on?
That's impossible. I know I sent the
He
correct
flipped it,
coordinates
didn't
to the
he?
11th precinct. I'll pull up the chat history.
3, 2, 1.
No, I did send the wrong one. I sent your coordinates instead. What are we gonna do?
Oh boy.
I was about to ask you that.
Get out of there before they see you. They won't be able to keep up with you.
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I have to run? Besides, what happens to the operation if I leave?
The operation. I'll just go back and confess to my boss about my ethereal phobia. It's fine. At the very worst, they'll just take command of the operation from me. In any case, I'll take full responsibility.
Interesting.
I would never
We'll see
create
how this
difficulties
goes,
for
huh?
you.
You know what? Yeah, I didn't expect him to have that kind of
Ollie
guts.
had the guts to do something like that.
Now's not the time for this, Belle. I need to plan out a route, so hurry up and decide.
You're not the
Don't
one planning
worry,
out the
Proxy.
route.
I'll handle this. Looks like I'll have to show off my skills from my old profession. Consider this a free lesson, Ollie. Watch and learn.
He's not a Theron, though. I'm not sure how useful it's gonna be.
The rendezvous point should be close by.
Is that a girl over there? Did we get something wrong?
Hey, are you 2 from the next precinct over? You're in the right place.
Oh god, she's
Coordinate
lying.
operation, Watch and wait. I'm Ollie from Team
Oh,
4,
she's gonna
Criminal
pretend to be
Investigation
Ollie? Are you
Department,
kidding me right now?
And I'm in charge.
That's
of
not gonna be
today's
good.
operation.
Although,
Yes, ma'am. I'm Delaney from General Affairs at the 11th Precinct. And this is Huggins.
Huggins. Okay, Delaney and Huggins. But, interesting. I guess that's why they went with Ollie as the name of the cop, because it's so gender neutral. It could be both male or female. Does she know that these are supposed to be general affairs? Awesome. Okay, this works in Chinese and Japanese because you don't have to gender pronouns when you're writing reports, but it's gonna get really weird in English where you use gendered pronouns to write reports, and they're gonna be like, "But Ollie's a dude. Why did they keep saying she?" I mean, like, obviously the assumption then is that Ollie is transgender, but by the same token, then Ollie's gonna have to go through transgender just to keep up appearances, and that's not cool. You don't want to force somebody to do something like that without, first of all, their consent, and second of all, they want to be able to do that. They want to do it in general.
We humbly apologize if we caused any offense just now. We'll cooperate in full and carry out all orders to finish the mission.
You don't have to be so formal. We've never met, and it's an undercover sting. So it's completely normal to be guarded about anyone nearby the meeting point.
God, she's such a good liar.
Without 11
Why do I
precinct
hate that
support,
about her?
We could never carry out this operation. So I should be thanking you.
I didn't think you'd be so young, Officer Ollie, or so easygoing. When I heard the name Ollie, I imagined an old guy in a stained tan suit with heavy bags under his eyes.
Really? I'm sorry, maybe it's just my personal life experiences, but a person with that name does not evoke that with me. It either evokes a little child, because Ollie is short for Oliver, if it's going to be male, and if it's female, then I'm thinking of zombies, but that's because of a completely different thing.
Oh, they're talking about me.
I love that.
This guy
Gonna
has
get
a
crazy.
very specific imagination.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Huggins is just like that. And what were you just saying about being specific?
His description was very on point. Like, okay, when I heard the name Ollie, I thought of an old man, but specifically old man, brown suit. Actually, what is he saying specific? Old guy in a stained tan suit with heavy bags over his eyes. Usually you would just say, when I heard the name Ollie, I imagined it would be an old dude. That's it.
Oh, what I mean is, everyone's here now, so let's hurry up and be specific in our mission.
I assumed that was a translation bit.
Roger. We've already marked out several alternative coordinates, so please come with us.
Oh, we fooled them. We actually fooled them!
Don't relax just yet, Ollie. That was just the beginning. They're gonna have more questions along the way. The real test is only just getting started. Anyway, find somewhere safe nearby to hide and keep an eye on things. If I need info from you, be ready to tell me quickly. Understand?
Right. Understood.
Not sure how well this is
Officer,
gonna roll, but
we've
here we go.
already marked 3 deployment points.
All right.
This is the first location.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the final one.
There are no paths to those places, so I assume we're gonna have to jump ship
Very
somewhere.
well. We'll go investigate as per usual. Hollows are unpredictable. Stay close to me. Watch your step. Avoid the ethereals.
Okay, so we're not fighting.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Wait. I hear something strange.
A fight?
How come there are so many ethereals here?
Because we're in the freaking hollow? Why? That sounds confusing. I feel like there would be a lot of ethereals in the hollows, maybe just because I work different parts of the hollows on a regular basis, and I see a lot of ethereals on a regular basis. But here we are. I love this smug look on her face right here. Gosh, that just sends me.
Nekomata, tag out! Get this, take a break. My turn, my turn!
Done and done. Let's see what's next. Uh-oh. More ethereals. I say that like that's surprising. Dead. And then next up. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Another dead man. Let me bring out Ambi. Oh, hello. Oh, that was just the Banui. Boom. Boom. Ba-da, ba-da, ba, 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 ba. He's still not getting up despite running out of days. Nice and straightforward. I love a good fight that goes exactly as planned. I forgot we have ethereals on our tails.
I never expected a bunch of ethereals to jump out of nowhere like that. But they're dealt with.
You sure took them all out quickly, Ollie. I barely had a chance to react.
Uh-oh. That's... Up, 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 up. I hit the wrong button. Auto.
Yeah, no wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last month. Turns out it's all because of you.
Come on, you're all exaggerating. We're only up on you by 0.2 points. And combat scores
How does she know that?
For internal use anyway. They're worth nada in the real world. Your precinct's high rate of closing cases?
That, I know that where she figured that out.
Yeah? Didn't I hear you all cracked a whopper of a case a little while back, though?
You're probably thinking of those inter-district raids carried
No
out
one's
by
seen the
14th
freaking
precinct,
cat
right?
meme.
We can't
The
take
one
any
that goes
credit
with
for that.
Shaq? Apparently, you know?
That's a real shame.
Right? If we don't catch these gangsters and their ether loot, then I don't know what I'm gonna write in my annual report this year.
Wow, even an elite officer like yourself
Elite
has
officer?
to worry about writing reports. I feel like you're one of us now.
Alright,
It's much
alright.
harder being a desk jockey than catching criminals in the hollows. But the word limit for reports this year has been reduced.
Another thing she
Thanks to
figured
all
out
the spam
earlier.
your precinct put out last time.
That was actually Huggins over here. In his report, he wrote out 20 times. Being a public security officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core meaning in life.
20 times? What the flip?
Lady, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that. Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
But that's what I really thought.
You two are sure interesting.
Just a bit.
I never expected Miss Nekomata to know so much about our inner precinct gossip. It's like I didn't even need to come along at all.
Oh, I'm sure you'll figure that out.
Why you getting all self-pitying?
Huh? Officer Ollie, what's that about pity?
Uh-oh.
I meant, there's nowhere good to place those ether resources here. And that's a real pity.
That's actually a good one.
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next option then.
That was actually pretty good.
We probably shouldn't deploy here. It's too dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Next, let's...
We're following the leader, the leader. Oh, nope, the leader disappeared.
The space here seems pretty unstable.
You know what? I'll take that.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
3, 2, 1, fight. Never mind. Even worse.
Master, a hollow shift has just occurred. You are now in an area affected by spatial distortion.
Oh, I forgot that Fairy in this freaking thing called herself Fairy Cat just because I guess she's jealous of Nekomata? I don't know.
Great. A hollow shift wasn't part of our plan.
No kidding.
Don't panic, that's normal. I've dealt with it.
Master, we found an old projector. I can play its memory data for you.
Please and thank you. Down. Right. Up. Down. Down. Right. Up. Only because I'm curious before I go
I have
down.
discovered a note. The note reads, Red is a liar.
Alright. Who's Red? Red Fang Gang?
Why does it feel so familiar here?
There may be something worth investigating over there.
Down. Right. We just did this. Up. Not down. Okay, I get it now. I get it. The red told me that it's not down, I bet. So, down. Right. Up. I was wondering why it had a different... A red is a liar. Haha, I get it now.
It's the exit.
And we fight an ethereal group. Red is a liar. Okay. That should have tipped me off, but I forgot what the colors were in specific. I knew that there was some weird specifically with the color change, but I just didn't know what it was. And I wasn't quite sure when it said red was a liar. It kind of didn't occur to me. Until I got shot back to the beginning and I was like, ah, I got it. I understand. Oh, hello. Kind of wish I backed away to now.
Fall back, kitty cat.
Alright, moving on.
Standing by.
More of you.
Fine. Get away from me! Take a break.
Not bad. Smack. And then you. Yeah, anybody who says that this combat is simple is only doing simple things. There is so much strategy you can implement in this stuff. Like, forget about hidden moves, just team building and stuff like that. This game has a low floor, but a higher ceiling than people think.
Lucky we didn't spend too much time on them.
It's so nice to have such an elite on the team. Officer Ollie, you've achieved incredible success at such a young age. Could you tell us which school you graduated from?
Uh-oh.
Which school?
Oh, right. This is me. Argyle's campus.
Yeah, it was Argyle's campus.
Hey, isn't that the school where tuition is free?
Huggins, watch your mouth! Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean anything bad about your old school. It's just, you're so skilled, we thought you must
Except
be
that I
from an
think
elite
even
academy.
fighting games have a higher skill
So
floor,
which year
like
did you
generally speaking, most fighting games have a higher skill floor than ZZZ does. And it might be mostly just because of the fact that the higher skill floor either comes from competing against other people directly instead of NPCs, or the lower, when you put the CPU lower, and here it doesn't matter what you set the CPU to. Either way, point still stands that it has a pretty high skill ceiling. I'm not sure how high it goes because I am definitely nowhere near the top of like, I mean, technically there's a place where you can lab in this game that shows how high this thing can go.
Oh, that's me again. Class of 45.
Uh-oh. This is gonna show his age transposed onto Nekomata's. I don't like this. This I don't like.
Class of 45.
Huh? 45? Wasn't that years ago? The graduates from that class must be nearly 40 now, right?
Yeah, but ma'am, you don't even look 30, let alone 40.
Hey, Wyvern, how you doing? Are you telling me that I look younger than I actually am? Why, thank you so much. No, Nekomata, this was an easy lie! This was easy! All you have to do is say, oh, thank you. I was starting to feel my age, but you young people have made me feel super young. Thank you so much. This was an easy one to hit. Come on. You know what? For the joke.
This might be difficult, Belle, but now's not the time to go blank. Hurry up and think of something.
Because both of them is Belle blanking out on top of everything else, so.
Hang on. Officer...
My real identity?
A child prodigy who skipped grades to get into the academy super early for her age?
How early do you think that I got into the freaking academies?
Huh?
Even no,
You got me. I can't hide anything from you.
The easier way would be, look, I look very young for my age. There are people who are 40 that don't look their age. There are people who are 60 that don't look their age. This is not a difficult lie to perpetrate.
I was actually an orphan who was taken in.
Since automatically you're already lying in specific around, the look of Ollie being a 40-year-old man, and now it's a, 20-ish-year-old woman.
My foster mom was always so kind to me, but she made some bad investments. So our finances were never good.
Explaining why it's the free tuition school. Gotcha.
Ah, I see. So you're the oldest in a family with lots of foster siblings.
I don't like to be the one to talk about this, but this is the best way to lie, is let them tell the lie for you. Let them make the assumption based upon the little seed you put in place, and let it grow and be like, okay. But just, the only thing is you have to remember what they filled in the blanks for, and everybody who's listening, so you can repeat that same, setup later so you don't get caught.
You lived in a tiny house at the mercy of the elements, your whole family squeezed into but a single bed.
Wow, he does make a lot of assumptions, doesn't he? Look at this.
As the oldest kid,
That's
you
crazy.
secretly eat moldy crusts while carving off the good bits of bread to share with a smile for your younger siblings.
I think this guy's watched a little bit too much anime. What do you guys think?
Wow, sounds like an old soap opera.
I said anime, but same ditty, soap opera. Or, si es Latino, mi telenovelas. Puede ser que ahí estamos con los telenovelas.
That's why. To keep costs down at home, you chose to enroll at the Argyle's campus, which has lower age limits and free tuition.
Oh, it has lower age limits too? Oh man, perfect.
Actually, You pretty much nailed it.
I wouldn't have said that in specific. Be like, huh, yeah, that is interesting, huh?
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too.
Why'd you decide to become a public security officer?
Well, before I went into foster care, I wasn't a
I
good
love how
kid.
she has this.
This one time,
She's
I
trying to do this
overestimated my
beat cop
abilities
that.
against a
Well,
really
before I
bad
went into
person.
foster care,
Nearly ended up
but
losing
obviously
my
for
life
her
behind
voice,
it.
you know. Trying to do this beat cop sound. Before I went into foster care, I wasn't really a good kid. This one time, I overestimated my abilities and against a really, really bad person. I nearly ended up losing my life for nothing.
But even with all that, someone still stood up for me, protected me, and accepted me.
I assume that's Miguel.
It might have been unintentional, but for me it was like coming home to a dream home.
The best way to lie is to tell the truth.
So if I could, I also wanted to protect something with my own hands, to pay it forward.
Why am I telling you guys how to lie? I should. Never
You
mind.
chose to become a public security officer to protect others. No wonder you're in charge of this operation at such a young age. Your morals are beyond reproach. I only became an officer to show off to the ladies. I'm just a piece of dirt compared to you.
Wow. Spider Cop, me cat cop. You're not wrong. I forgot that Pete did that all the time in the Spider-Man game. Is cleaning up the streets. Exactly. But also, becoming a cop to show off to the ladies, usually that's not doesn't work, and B,
After hearing about your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own. I only took this job for its pension perks.
hence what she put on her thing. Okay.
Don't be
fair.
like that. I think it's good to have dreams based in reality. Besides, our reasoning for joining the force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city, day in, day out?
I'm actually surprised that Ollie didn't decide to chime in to put in his 2 cents so that she can kind of weave that into her own origin story. But either way.
Wow, Officer Ollie, you're so kind. As a fellow public security officer, I'm filled with pride. I'll have to redouble my efforts to be deserving of such words.
Sorry, ma'am. Huggins gets emotional easily.
No kidding.
Don't mind him. Let's push on and check out the
I
next
think that's why his
location.
name is Huggins. He needs a hug.
This area is prone to spatial displacement. Not a good spot. Let's head to another deployment point.
Denny's.
Master, I haven't detected any anomalies here. This location is suitable to place bait.
Why did I just realize when I said it that time? Denny's. I want breakfast. Anyway. You and the other officers work diligently, moving supplies and getting the bait. You think you're and setting up the bait. You think to yourself, if only Ollie could help with physical labor like this. Why am I thinking that, considering that I'm not even there? I'm using the freaking bamboo. Well done. Now you can finally call it a day.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
Great work. So it's done. I didn't think talking with those two would be so tiring.
I just now thought of that show. Yes. Shut up.
Really?
Because
You
I
obviously
never
got no
think
issues
about
with
how
it, Miss
things
Nekomata.
sounds when I'm reading it, because I look at Denny's with the spelling that it has, and I just think of that spelling and I don't think of anything. But this time I didn't see it spelled. I just saw the icon and I said Denny's. I'm like, wait a minute. I can always be convinced of, you know, missing a pun if I read it especially if it's a homonym pun, you know? If I read that one, I'm like, what? Wait, what's so funny? And then I have to kind of think about it some more. It's just the way I am. Leave me alone. I just am trying to be nice here, man. I'm just trying.
And what's more, the thing you said just now about using your hands to protect something, It was just like the real thing.
Because it
If I
was.
didn't know you were just pretending to be me, I might have been moved to tears just like Huggins.
Wanna know why your acting skills were so bad before, Ollie?
Why?
It's because the key to a good disguise is to never completely make everything a lie.
There you go. Oh, you're right. The counter's actually even gone for the moment because I haven't been able to really do that, but you're absolutely correct. Hold on here. Where's my counter clairvoyance? Actually, hold on. Is the bot working right now? It's not going to work for the overlay, but... Maybe I have to go fix that later in the bot. Either way. Done and done. So let me shrink that. Ahí estamos. Ok. Continuamos. Necesito practicar mi español un poquito más.
You need real experience, or else they'll see through you. Your words will lack conviction. You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real life experience works best, balancing truth and fiction.
So that's it. No wonder your story was so touching. It's because it's a true story.
Hey, don't just assume other people's experiences. I said add a hint.
But I was able to grab which part was actually true. Oh, that's right. It still was only a hint because the only thing was her being kind of taken in by somebody else that I said was probably Miguel. Everything else was basically a lie, I assume.
Anyway, if you hadn't messed up giving up the info, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble.
I'm so sorry, truly. Hang on. I think I hear something nearby.
Huh? Ollie, do you got me? What's going on?
Warning. Large numbers of ethereals are converging near the client's location.
That's a problem.
Hypothesis. This area experiences spatial anomalies that teleport in ethereals from other locations.
What? Now of all times? I'll come up with something. As long as he can hold them off for a few minutes.
What do you mean by come up with something? Officer Ollie, you've seemed a little absent-minded right from the get-go.
Shut up. Why are you listening into stuff and just...
You're right. I've actually had something on my mind. The key to this whole watch and wait operation revolves around whether or not these gangsters actually take the ether bait we've laid out for them. That's why I think before we withdraw, we should check nearby for signs of anyone suspicious. To guarantee that nobody notices anything about today's operation. Gangsters can be tricky after all.
I think that's an assumption you
I
make
see.
about all gangsters, just
Drawing on
saying.
Such rich experience. No wonder you're leading the operation.
It's just, you've helped me out so much today running around these hollows. And now, I'm asking you to go the extra mile. It feels bad.
No, really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe operations is what public security officers do.
It sure is. I have the greatest respect for you, Officer Ollie.
Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna split into 2 groups and search for signs of anything suspicious nearby.
Which means that,
If you find anything, radio the other team.
i.e., 2 groups. You 2 go that way, I go this way, happens to be where Ollie's going.
Yes, ma'am.
Or Ollie is. Let's see. However, to ensure the safety, everyone's safety, it might be wise to provide some additional guidance.
So we'll go that way.
I'm with you.
Bye.
Proxy, we have to go rescue Ollie.
Bye.
These are definitely Ollie's footprints.
I'm taking that before I go any further finding Ollie. Alright. And then we have one more thing with Nekomata's and we can pull it off. Let's go. Let's go.
There's so many ethereals teleporting here. This doesn't look good. I hope you can hang in there. Do you really think some fuzzy ethereals can stop me?
Done and done. Actually, no, I wanted Ambi.
Whispers are tingling. Ollie must be close. These ethereals are never ending. Ollie's up ahead.
This away. Oh, you're here. Hi, Ollie. I thought we would have had to fight more.
Hey, Ollie! You can stop shaking now. Everything's fine.
Miss Nekomata! Proxy! You made it! Oh no. If you're here, does that mean the entire operation has failed all because of me?
It hasn't failed. I managed to think up a way to send those two off. I'm completely exhausted. You know, you better take responsibility for turning a simple operation into such a mess. If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never let you off the hook.
Oh God, she's so threatening.
Ollie? Ollie, answer me!
I think Ollie's still in a state of shock.
Just a little bit.
No, I'm feeling okay now. I just can't stop thinking about something. Has teaming up with you all, or rather my idea of receiving a commendation, been unrealistic from the start? Watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. You can easily deal with anything that gets thrown at you, but I have only caused you trouble. I got the meeting place wrong, I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie! That's enough grumbling for now, okay? Nobody can easily handle every single thing that gets thrown at them. Didn't I tell you before? I almost ended up losing my life for nothing thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that. So there's actually lots of things I can't do. There are traces of ethereals all around you, Ollie. You must have wiped them out in a panic, right?
Really? I didn't
Did
even
he?
notice.
Or is this her trying to pep him up a bit?
You came up with using Internet against these gangsters. You were the one
This part
leading
is
this
true.
operation, and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now. Who kept yourself alive until we got here. Don't you get it? You're nowhere near as bad as you think. Stop being so hard on yourself. And turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
Secret agent man. Oh, hello?
Huh? It's a message from those other officers.
Why are you getting this?
Sorry. What's going on?
Ma'am, your intuition and foresight are truly remarkable.
Huh?
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure around the setup point, so we apprehended him immediately. This kid was dressed up like a gangster. He might have something to do with the gang we're looking for.
Where are you right now? We'll head to you immediately, and we can go to the 12th precinct together.
No. None of that. None of that. Not a good idea.
Delaney, Huggins, wait a sec. I'm really far away from you right now.
No.
Why don't you take 'em
We
back
don't
to
want
the
any of
11th
that.
Precinct?
That, it wouldn't be proper.
It's totally fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so the credit's all yours. You should take him back to the 11th precinct for interrogation. Go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another...
All right.
Oh, okay, good. I was skipping through it because I was getting anxious about it, but
That's weird. I only mentioned it offhand. I never thought they'd actually catch a criminal. If you go back with them to their precinct, Ollie, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give them credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So, dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, you got it.
Alrighty. Next up, my S rank, because I got all the holo data. All of you hurries out of the holo and back to the 12th precinct.
Proxy, Ollie's already headed off. Let's call it a day as well. I'm so tired. Forgive me for not taking EOS back.
I never expected you to be such a good teacher, Nakomata.
Hey, come on. What are you saying? Even my ears are blushing. I mean,
sure, they can't do that, but that's okay.
If we leave them now, we'd be throwing away our investment. How can I put this? Whenever I used to see a public security officer, I would just avoid them. But after working with these two, I realized they're just a bunch of average Joes.
Everybody's like that. As much as you.
Day, Proxy. Thanks.
I've just been sitting in the chair linked up to EOS. I don't know what you're talking about.
Soon. Let's get some rest for now. I'll contact you if I hear anything.
Despite the twists and turns, the operation went smoothly. I thought we were done for. Yeah. Who would have thought that such a simple operation could turn out to be so dangerous? I knew Nakomata was quick-witted, but I guess I underestimated her. It's just a relief Nakomata is our friend and not our foe. Oh, right. What do you think about the guy who got caught by the security officer from the 11th precinct, Belle? It was quite a surprise. Yeah. I also find the timing of that guy showing up to be a little too convenient. Maybe we can trace that guy back to the gang public securities after. Anyway, let's wait for an update after Ollie's interrogation. There we go. Yeah, I figured that there would be a third one available to me already. Oh, that's right. I could technically take in... because that one was also... and I still ended up not taking Kaleda. I'd rather take people who are relevant. Relevant to the story to some degree. I just got a message from Nakomata, and she wants to meet up at the parking lot. Sounds kind of serious in the text. What happened? Proxy, if a public security officer found out who you are, how long do you think you could withstand being interrogated before confessing? I'm a proxy, not a pyromaniac. I'm just saying, maybe I'm being too cautious. Ollie's interrogation is concluded. Public security is quite efficient. As things stand, we seem to be getting out the answers we need. My intuition tells me something is wrong. Very few gangsters who roam the streets are willing to reveal things so readily. I'm not sure if it's because the public security is more experienced in interrogation techniques, but... never mind. Something just feels off. That's why I wanted to talk to you in person. Let's talk inside your store. After returning to the store with Nakomata, everyone listens to her recount the meeting with Ollie.
Miss Nakomata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation. That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after.
That's
already
convenient.
flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh, and under what circumstances did he give up this information?
Huh? Why do you ask? Is that important?
Of course! If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then perhaps you misread the situation. Or perhaps you're completely right.
It also depends on what kind of rules there are for interrogation in this world versus ours, specifically us in the United States. So, yeah.
say, it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk. A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
You're so knowledgeable!
I'm surprised she knows about an interrogation
was carried
though.
out by the 11th precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the interrogation. And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Oh, meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now.
Ow, that sounds like it would hurt though. Because bite your tongue is one. I suppose biting your tongue is technically also would be very painful.
The gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the Hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
And he can.
You seem a little concerned. Is everything okay?
I was good at voice acting, then I remembered.
If the confession was true, then everything should be fine.
But...
And maybe it's because I grew up in a street gang myself. Something tells me we should find out more about that guy first.
Sounds like we're gonna do some outside the Hollow investigation.
Neither we nor Ollie have a choice in the matter. I've already talked to him. This time, we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret.
Oh, no. We are diving into the Hollows. Okay. Caught by the cat burglar.
I'll help you.
Burgle.
Ready for combat. Need something? My services are expensive.
Burgle. What do we got?
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are all in position. Operation Watch and Wait is ready to go. Over.
Roger that.
Oh, so that is Ollie, just in...
Alright, Alberto. You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage.
Alberto, huh?
Yeah, give your boss a call.
Yes, sir.
He does look like he's part of a gang at the very least.
Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
Alberto, glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so long.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. But it's all sorted now.
You better not mess this up. I've got the location that you sent over.
Now the question is this a second command who wants to be the boss, or... You know? Because this word specifically is saying, I'm glad you know who's the real boss or whatever.
Don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering.
All right, we're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicles. Out.
I did everything you said, sir.
Okay. Next, you'll take us to the ones responsible for selling the stolen goods.
Meanwhile, not far away.
Proxy, Ollie's group is about to get moving. We should get going too.
Whoa, that was a zoom.
Master, please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination. I have updated your system with Ollie's location. Please make sure detected an electrical switch that controls the door.
We can handle that.
I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is useful after all.
Oi! Don't start talking shit about Fairy.
We can close the door with that button over there so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Miss Nikomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
course, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
Alright, and we're probably gonna bounce around over from one side to the other to get this done. Oh. You guys all okay? Because I see a little bit of red.
I'm so sleepy. Why would you wake me up so early?
Is everything okay on y'all's end?
Nicholas, take a break.
And B? The only thing this game needs is a manual lock on so you can so you don't get kind of thrown around in a circle. Is everything okay on y'all's end? Because I think the bitrate looks a little funky. Everything okay, chat? I'm not getting it from my streaming software, but I am getting it inside Twitch. You guys buffering? I just need confirmation before I do anything else at this point. Don't want to push it too far one way or the other here. Let me know. I see where mine's buffering, so I guess I'll assume that your guys are back there. Let me back up a little bit here.
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away. How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but I'm not sure if we can take it.
He seems legit, but I'm not 100% certain on that. How you guys doing? Looking like it's okay. It must have just had a weird to do. Alright, well, let's continue on since you guys are being so silent about it.
Seems like we're good to go.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company.
Okay, wait. Shouldn't all these bandits be where the bait was set? Why are they here? You and Nekomata have a bad feeling about. Ah, I see. They're trying to trap the these guys. Aight. Alrighty, next up. Oh, nope. I want these guys. Nicole. Nekomata. Only one, I'm not gonna worry about it. Ambi.
Pay attention! Here?
A job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it. If you ask me, your mistake was being way too eager to get what you want. And trusting the word of a gangster. Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security. Right?
What are you gonna do?
Things.
Already shaking with fear. Now,
Looks
how
like
did
it's
a
stabilizing,
coward
which is
like
good.
you end up making captain?
All right, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the resource site.
What? No. No way. I won't.
No. Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? Help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live. Isn't that
Here
a
comes
good
Nekomata.
deal?
I'm gonna have fun
Or
with this bit.
will you rather wait here with these officers,
Let's go.
waiting to be fed to the ethereals?
Ethereals! No! Don't! You can't feed me to an ethereal!
Hey, boss! Captain, call up your guys right now.
No, I can't.
Huh?
He's got at least enough balls to be
I
like,
don't want to be eaten by an ethereal, but I don't want to lose my job either. If I help you contact the main force, I'll be fired, and my life will be completely ruined.
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here and now.
No, that's not what I meant either. What I'm saying is,
this guy's a good actor, though.
I get the etheric resources without having to involve the other officers.
Huh. Is that a fact? Sure you're not just, making stuff up?
I'm sure he is, but
Of
you know.
course not. Please trust me. I'm an orphan. I was adopted as a kid.
This is
I've got a whole load of
the
siblings all unrelated to me, and I suffered so much over the years. I thought becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines. I'm not that young anymore, and this operation might be the last chance I ever get.
He's
But
learned
seeing
some
as
shit.
it's
Let's
doomed
go.
anyway,
All
I
right,
should really think
Ollie.
about myself first and foremost. As long as the department doesn't know I'm responsible, the blame won't fall on me, even if the ether resources are lost.
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live. Alright then. Lead the way.
On the other side.
Damn it! I knew something smelled fishy! It was all a setup! The gangsters tricked Ollie!
Well, it's already happened, so all we can do now is adapt and respond. But Nekomata, Belle, what do you think about what Ollie just said?
I think Ollie must have some kind of trick up his sleeve.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think so too. Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was actually a public security officer.
Yeah, like she said, he may be unreliable, but he's got more backbone than I expected. And what he was saying to the gangster boss, don't you think it sounded familiar?
He's a bright guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow him and see what he's up to.
Let's go.
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Where's Ollie taking the gang members? Proxy, let's catch up.
Alright, go for it. That's worth 2,000. If this guy was gonna ask me for money, I would have been the same. Nope.
What's this? Nicole, take a break. Roger.
Alrighty. Next fight. Oop. Oop.
Coming in.
Alright, here we go. Right back.
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
I'll put it away for now. Not bad, not bad. Let's go.
Okay, we're here.
We're not, I
We've
bet.
arrived at our destination.
Hey, what is this place? This seems pretty far from where you stash your etheric resources.
Please, just hear me out for a moment. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird spatial displacement phenomenon nearby, happening intermittently.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and a spatial displacement will bring etheric resources to us from who knows where?
That's exactly what he's saying.
Just a little bit longer, and a miracle is going to happen.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you getting all sweaty?
How can you tell that he's getting sweaty?
What's that sound?
Boss, this isn't good. Ethereals! There's so many. Where'd they all come from?
I can't take it anymore!
God, he's such a good actor. I wish I knew what Ollie's voice actor was. On the other side.
So Ollie took those gangsters to where he got attacked last time.
Looks like he's trying to use the ethereals to weaken the gangsters, to create an opportunity for us.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, let's get after him. There, and the gang members won't let him go. Let's hurry up.
Oh. Okay, I have 3 of 3. We're good. I was just double checking. I had 3 of 3 there. Da, 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 da.
We finally wiped out all the ethereals, boss.
Where'd that sneaky little cop get to, Alberto? How dare he try this kind of stunt on me? I'm gonna skin him alive.
He's over here. We've got him. Come here.
I took you for a jittery coward before. I didn't think you had the guts. You led us to that horde of ethereals hoping they'd take us out. Bet you never thought a bunch of gangsters like us could take them all out, huh?
I would assume not.
No. I actually thought of that, but I knew this would be enough.
What do you mean? Make some sense.
What he means is, now I can take you out all by myself. Nekomata, you guys want to try it too? Don't blame me if you get hurt. He's heading that way. Run him down.
All right, down we go. Come on, faster, faster. Anti-pasta, faster.
Finally stop. Oh, try next one.
You suck at this.
You asked for it. Now I gotcha. Standing by. Make a choice. Check this out.
Done and done.
How much longer are you gonna bug me?
That's why you all surrendered, of course.
Dream on!
I love this animation. Let's go. Oh, I love this animation. It's so good. This is the best part of the game is the animations. Let's go. I love that. Oh, that's who that is. Because I think this is similar to her demo, isn't it?
She's just some lousy cat.
Ooh, yeah. Right in the mommy daddy button.
Would you care to say that one more time?
You stupid cat!
Told you I could take all you out just by myself.
I'm fairly certain that that was after the week.
Nakamata, Proxy, you really came.
Ollie, pull yourself together. You're safe now.
Yeah, I know. I'm okay. I'm just feeling a little flustered, you know, having seen so many ethereals.
Those gangsters almost tore you to pieces, but you're still fixated on the ethereals? You really are something. But anyway, you did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
Very good job, if I'm being honest.
That's right. If you hadn't thought so quickly to use the ethereals to weaken them, Nekomata and I wouldn't have been enough to take them out.
Yeah, because canon-wise, there's only one of them. It's only Nekomata.
Think about it, that really was kind of unbelievable, wasn't it? My mind just about went blank once I realized we'd been double-crossed. And I don't know why, but I suddenly thought of what Miss Nekomata said before. Turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
So, you figured out the way I do things and tricked those gangsters the same way I would've? Great work! And thanks to your quick thinking, your lies went a whole lot more smoothly this time.
It's because what I said wasn't all lies.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Well, didn't you tell me that it's best to mix in some of your own personal experience if you want to get someone to believe your lies?
Now the question is, which one was the lie?
I really am an orphan.
Oh, cool.
I was the oldest kid at the orphanage, and I really did have to more or less raise a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me. The reason I chose Argyle's was because of the free tuition, due to family finances.
If your finances were so bad, why didn't you go to a company?
We're going back to the original question.
I have heard lots of company-run schools offer scholarships. And with your ether aptitude, you probably would have gotten some more lucrative job offers once you graduated.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt or the distressing memories of their early years, and they happen to find themselves on a path irreversibly in pursuit of money and survival. Of course, I don't mean to say anything bad about people like that. After all, it is what it is. But as an older brother, I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public security officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all become amazing people. But I'm no role model. I've done nothing really after all these years. I mean, I've never even been awarded so much as a simple commendation before.
No wonder you were so intent on getting some recognition before. It was all because of this. But I think your wish just might have come true.
Maybe.
Good role models aren't defined by the accommodations they're awarded, but by the actions they take.
Exactly.
You show ingenuity and bravery during the mission.
Absolutely, Nekomata. Reach for those in the back. Let's do it.
Criminals. Are those not the actions of a good role model?
Absolutely.
Really? I did all that?
You did all of that, my dude.
So keep your head up high.
All of it.
Your brothers and sisters, they're all gonna be proud of you too.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you public security officers to handle.
So concludes.
Great. Our partnership has reached a successful conclusion.
I don't know if I'll get a bonus this time, but I'll pay both your fees as soon as I get back to the precinct.
I'm sure you'll get your bonus. But as for my cut, I don't want it.
Huh?
Huh? Miss Nekomata, what are you talking about?
I said you don't have to pay me. Just pay the proxy. Take your bonus and buy those kids something nice. Kids who grew up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. It's just what I found in my personal experience.
Her own
In that case, let's split the remainder. But Ollie, we have a condition. Remember what you said today, and keep being a good role model for those kids.
Yeah. And if I ever catch even a sniff that you've gone crooked, then you can bet I'll be the first one after you.
Thanks so much! I promise, I'll definitely keep up my end of the deal too.
And just like that, the curtain closed on a successful operation. S-Rank? Gib? Thank you. I appreciate it. One week later.
Roxy! It's me!
Oh, are you finally gonna work in the store to repay the cutting hairs' debt?
No way.
Why
I just
not?
came by today to bring you some fresh fish.
Which is?
There's no such thing as a free lunch, Nekomata.
Don't be so suspicious, you two. They're from Ollie.
Ollie sent this? He's a public security officer. Where'd he get so much fish?
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went back to the orphanage last weekend. He went ahead and told them all the presents were from me, so all the kids went out fishing with him to say thanks.
Oh, so they actually
Ollie's
actively
a good
fished
guy
it.
getting you your
Nice.
favorite food.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us Thyrans. Sometimes we want a little variety. Something nicer. Like steak or crab legs.
One of those is still a
I
Seattle.
know way too much now, so I want to share some with you. Take half of it. I insist.
Mm-hmm.
Amber, what are you doing here?
I'm just returning a tape. Ah, proxies. That's a lot of fish.
Is that a Godzilla reference? Godzilla freaking 1999? Hold on. I'm trying to remember specifically what year that particular Godzilla came out. I think it's 1999, but I'm not 100% sure. 98. Okay, 1998. Close enough. But yes, is that a Godzilla 1998 freaking reference right there? That's a lot of fish. Really? Really? Okay.
I didn't buy it. It was a gift from Nekomata's friend.
That didn't translate very well. I assume it's very similar to...
Hey, Amby, what do you mean by exactly?
Nothing. It's just a little surprising you have friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us cunning hairs.
Well, of course I do, because I'm actually super popular. Definitely. Enough to call me a role model for the cunning hairs.
Yeah, the very role model of a cunning hair.
Huh? You just agreed. Just like that?
So?
It's nothing. Ugh, why do I feel like all this was a waste of time?
It probably was,
I'm
but
going
that's
back to
okay.
the cunning hairs now, Nekomata. You coming? Want me to carry some fish?
Okay. We'll be going then, Phaethon. See ya!
All things considered, the commission ended pretty well.
Absolutely.
Well, it's fish for dinner tonight.
Belle, why did Nekomata suddenly just say all this was a waste of time? It's all because of her original goal, right? Oh, I remember now. When Nekomata first approached us about working together, she said it was also so Ambi could praise her as a model of the cunning hairs. But looking back, if Nekomata hadn't put so much into this case, she would have never made friends with Ollie and gotten fish from her friend. And she wouldn't have had the chance to brag to Ambi about how popular she is. So nothing's really a waste of time. We also got fish for free! Yeah, and fresh fish is not exactly easy to come by. Any recipes you'd like to try? Let's decide what we're eating tonight first. And that is that for Nekomata's story. Who should we do next? I did Kaleda's, but the other ones I don't have them. Let's see, looking, there we go. Never overtime film case. Where's never overtime? There it is. It's a fantasy. Finally, a fantasy that's level 3. Okay. A nonsensical office worker finds himself employed at a cruel company known as Olympus. No matter what he does, he can never get off work on time. He decides to fight back, and together with the team-building goddess Athena, overtime fitness nut Ares, and holder of overnight meetings Hermes, this office worker plans on starting a war. The ultimate goal? Get off work on time. That's flippin' nuts. All right, let's I think that not Nicole, who am I thinking of? Grace's is actually gives you another thing. We can at least get started with that. Actually, you know what? Let me look it up, because I had looked it up earlier, and that's why I'm a thing. Look it up. Zen plus zone 08. No, not master tapes or encrypted master tapes. That's not what I wanted. Let's see. Get the video store guide. Let's go to the main wiki and find out if that's enough, shall we? Here we go. Can be acquired to store upgrades, side street missions, and other methods. This wasn't what I was looking for, so that does not count. I guess I'll go through this other guide site that I've hopped in a couple of times. See if this one gives me the detail I'm looking for. The music here is so good, though. I keep saying the music's here good, the animation's good, the voices are good. Like, the only thing that I don't like about this is the monetization. I would prefer to pay $60 up front and give me all the characters. However, I know what I got myself into. Here we go. Okay, so a lot of these are unlock with video store level. Or getting cargo truck. Back to Life was Soldier 11 story. Talk to Anna at the Random Play video store. Okay, so let's see if she's here, actually. Never Overtime is the Clear Nekomata story. A lot of these are levels, video store levels. Yeah, here we go. Rookie's Guide to the Hollow is Clear Grace's Agent story, which is the one we're about to hit up otherwise. And that's it. All right, let's first... This is Iron Witch's Grace's, but let's see if Anna's in here right now. Here we go. Oh, I checked out the video, Data Manager. What'd you think? I have to say, it's mind-blowing. The action is so powerful and classiness, movements are inspiring, yada yada yada. Okay. I guess you're not gonna... Okay, well, whatever. Alright, Grace! Grace's story, let's go. So this one needs electric and ice. I could do that. It won't be a great team, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. One day, Fairy suddenly reports an email from Grace, the head technician at Bellbog Industries. The email is about an important commission that requires Phaethon's help. From the tone of Grace's message, it sounds quite urgent. Later, at the entrance to Brant Street construction site...
Hello there. This area is currently under construction. Only staff members can enter.
I'm here for Grace.
You're looking for Grace? I don't think I've been told that there are guests coming today. Just a moment, let me contact her.
The calm bear worker turns to face the construction site, takes a deep breath, and then...
Grace! Are you expecting any guests?
At that moment, a familiar figure quickly approached the gate. Figure, sure. Open the door! Oh, and remember who this person looks like. This is an important partner of Bellabog. If you ever see her in the future, you can just let her in. Hey, you're finally here. Sorry, I need to take this call. I'll be waiting for you on the high rack. Grace leaves the entrance in a hurry. The guard bearer opened the gate respectfully and gestured you to welcome her. Alrighty, oopsie daisy. You know, I'm curious as if this will be like Final Fantasy XIV and this place will keep getting built up as each expansion happens, or if this is just where they work, where they set up for going to their next job. Alright, Grace! There are changes to the plan? How about our collaboration plan? Grace seems to be on the phone. Wait in silence. Oh, sorry for keeping you waiting. I'll be done soon. New partners? What do you mean? Got it. So all we have to do is bid for it, right? Sure. Let's keep in touch. Sorry for the wait. It's okay.
Hey, it's been quite a while. Last time we met was when you helped us with our runaway heavy machinery, right?
Yup.
Great to see you again, Grace.
How have you been these days? Isn't it tough working all those commissions? You have to take good care of yourself. No overtime, you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Huh? Grace, when did you become so considerate?
Of biologicals.
Actually, every time I see you, I find it incredibly soothing.
Why?
This might seem a bit out of the blue, but can I please have a hug?
Why? Yeah, no, huh? I'm just a little like, what? Okay. Let me just...
Huh?
Yeah,
Hang on. Let me get mentally prepared for that.
Sorry, I can't help it.
What, me? But why me? You'll never know if the hug would have been as warm and gentle as you imagined. Instead, you hear your simply familiar voice.
You can open your eyes, Belle. Grace is hugging Eos.
Oh. Why is that?
Body, these jiggly ears. Its hardware's been modified, right? It's
Why
mechanical
did
inside, but so
I'm not surprised, but I'm also...
It's a crime to be so cute. I love it so much.
Okay, hold on. I know that her voice actor's been announced, and I'm gonna give credit where freaking credit was due. Because she is flippin' adorable right now. Hold on, where is she? Where is she? Where's Grace? Chelsea Kwaka. I hope I pronounced that right. But oh my god. So good. Really good. Also, it should have been me!
So she was talking to Eos the whole time. No wonder she asked us to bring it. Still the same, always preferring machines to people.
Don't introduce her to Billy.
Oh, the other proxy is here too. Hello there.
Hi, Grace. No offense. Here's a tissue. We'd rather keep Eos's head alive for free.
Oh god, is it that bad? And I'll give Grace a little bit more.
Let's talk about the details first. You'll get to pet it some more later.
Sorry about that. I let my work habits take over.
Wait, you do that for
The
work?
commission. Hey, don't you run away, little one.
Seizing his chance, Eos escapes from Grace's arms while she's distracted and races back to its real master.
Happiness is always fleeting. Forget it.
Oh,
Let's get
this
back to
is
the commission
good. I
then.
like this.
So that time we dealt with the runaway machinery I mentioned a bit ago.
Yes, I recall.
Thanks to Phaethon, Belobog eliminated the potential threat to the project. My sweet our president also got to let go of some emotional baggage. So it was a really positive outcome overall.
I've actually played a little bit of this on the back end in Japanese just to see what kind of like voices they have. They're actually pretty close to all the other voices, with the exception I think Bell's is a lot higher pitched. But one of the things that I caught was specifically Grace calling when Grace calls Koleda Sweet Pea, in Japanese it's Ochibi-chan. Which I find absolutely funny. I don't know why.
But if we instead turn our gaze to the company's balance sheet, we've actually suffered heavy losses.
That's not your job, is it? Isn't it that Ben's job?
I see. Although Bell managed to get all 3 machines back, that monster showed up out of nowhere.
Ah, that's true.
And absorbed them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We, ended up losing the 3 machines originally allocated to the project. And despite unexpectedly retrieving the prototype, we haven't been able to put it to practical use yet. So, to make up for the loss of those children, Belobog Industries has agreed to cooperate with the industry leader 3 Gates Corp on a small project. We'll provide some technical documents in exchange for some of their heavy machinery assets. And for this commission, we'll also need your support in awakening the prototype's logic core, which contains the data we want to exchange.
What about that call just now?
That's someone from 3 Gates saying that another company's also looking to partner up with them. They'll probably end up using the one offering higher technological value. It's no big deal. Anyway,
actually a very big deal, but okay. We'll pretend like it's no big deal.
Your preferred style of cooperation. We're counting on you, Phaethon.
You say that with a straight face, but you're already reaching out to pet Eos.
God, Grace. Eos, are you okay, buddy? This little one here is so adorable. Can I hold it again? Good thing, but put your wench away first. Okay, let's just fast travel to random play. I don't want to have to hop the stupid things. Grace's special spring. Oh, we get to play as Grace. So this time we're bringing Koleda
How can I help?
and Ben. Oh, but the team that probably would do the best here. What is
I only handle technical matters.
Hold on. What is she? She's Electric Anomaly. Okay. Which means applying debuffs, excelling at accumulated anomaly buildup to weaken enemies, and yada yada yada. Okay. Okay. But that means we would have no true attack. Technically, I still have no true attack, even with
technical matters.
Even with the entirety of Belobog here, because I have anomaly, defense, and stun. So let's do this. Let's, as much as I wanted to go Belobog, let's do this.
Standing by. Hey, did you
I need an attacker. Yeah, she will. This will be okay.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Because she gets the boost from having another attribute sharer in Anby, and then Nekomata gets the boost from having Anby in the party as well. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see what's up with Grace. Grace is Frankenstein. Why are we going into is the prototype still in the freaking hollow?
The prototype's logic core is old and uses a ton of energy.
Uh-huh.
So, I've retrofitted this kid with an ether storage battery. I need your help gathering enough energy for it. I'll flag any energy-carrying etheric material. All good? I'm counting on you. Whoa! That little guy up ahead! Is that child just wandering around in the hollow?
Master, a small, obsolete transport vehicle has been discovered. The
Yes, he
routing
has.
information in its core database will be useful in expanding possible exploration paths.
Hey, what are you looking at?
See ya, little guy. May we meet again.
Totally repaired and so easily.
Wow, it just rammed that ethereal.
Is it trying to help us?
Apparently.
The ethereal's closing in on it. We gotta stop it.
Warning, multiple ether signals detected. Likely enemies.
Oh, I see. It would have fought.
Is it just me, or is the ground moving?
Just a little bit.
That's a lot of ethereals.
Wait, what do you mean?
Be careful.
Ah. I assume that's what the puzzle is to defeat the ethereals with the other thing while grabbing the, Oh.
Let's see what else I can use around here. Well done!
I can't get to that one without actually fighting, so... Go down here to charge.
Energy storage approaching maximum. Nearly there.
Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. I really hope that we get... Uh-oh.
I'm getting corruption warnings on the controller. We'd better work fast, Phaethon.
Wow, that one's powerful.
Don't...
Wait! What are you doing, little guy? Oh... Thank you. That's the last of the energy.
So basically he sacrificed
The
himself.
energy collection is almost finished.
Nice. Finally. All charged up.
Warning, abnormal ether reaction detected.
That's no good. I don't like that.
Wait! Don't run away!
Good, we have some healings.
I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. Move to plan B.
Yeah, it's fine. I think I... Oh, hello.
Keep the enemies at bay while I start a debug.
Hello. I love how she says, keep the enemy at bay while I start a debug, but... There she is. Oh, I see.
Watch out, surprise attack.
Let's go, let's go. Flip and flip.
I'm here. Here we go.
Keep it away.
Moving up. It's a max potential energy.
Check this out. Time to sharpen my claws. Not too bad.
That one's done.
Okay. Copy that. Ready?
Alright. Done and done. Ooh, that was a little tighter than I would have liked. The defenses are still holding strong, but there is no sign of abating either from the invading ethereals or the rampaging heavy mysterious base.
Be careful. New ethereals keep appearing within the detection range.
Grace, are you done troubleshooting?
Emergency removal of control permissions is still in progress. Give me a bit more time.
Warning. Ether activity rapidly accelerating.
Rapidly accelerating. Uh-oh.
Speculation. A particularly large ethereal
After this
unit
this chapter, I think I'm going to take a break, and we will continue this on Wednesday after drawing for
Now is not a good time to be
Zhuyang.
joking, Fairy. Belle, can you convince Grace to get out of
Wait,
here?
what did she? What did Fairy say? Speculation: a particularly large ethereal unit or large group of ethereals is approaching. Master, have a guess. Yeah, okay.
Detecting permission ownership, processing the switch, disabling cloud invocation, matching admin keys. Almost there. Almost.
Grace, watch out!
Oh.
The shrieking noise tears through the air besides Grace. Flying debris and dust stop the oddly shaped monster's advances.
That was the sound of a heavy cannon? Who's attacking?
Warning. Unknown individuals approaching.
Bellabog? A fierce hail of bullets hits the helpless enemies who fail to find cover, and with an almighty cracking sound, suppress and drives away all ethereals present.
Is this a modded Guardian Mark II tactical mech?
Oh, wow, you can tell it's modded with just one look. Seems like you're not completely off your game, Grace Howard. The ethereals won't stay subdued for long. Let's talk outside the hollow.
Who are you? Obviously NPC, not agent, but knows who Grace is. So she's got that going for her. A short while later, in safety zone outside of the hollow.
Hollow evacuation successful. Are you all right?
I'm good, but what about Grace? Is she alright?
Well, despite a few hiccups, the troubleshooting is all done.
Ah, fiddling around with machines while surrounded by monsters. Good to see that your morbid determination has never changed.
Oh, right, I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you so much for reaching out to help despite all that danger.
Thanking people. Huh, that's a marked improvement.
I've seen others similar to you, but you're truly one of a kind.
She's talking about Eos again, isn't she?
From you? Better late than ever, I guess.
The more I look at you, the more.
Oh no, she's talking about the machine she brought in, the modified Mark whatever machine.
Wait up. Flattery's one thing, but I think you've gone a little too far.
I think I know what's going to happen next.
So do I.
This may be weird, but can I please pet you?
What the? Are you crazy? How could you ask something so rude? I mean, just a handshake would have been fine, but
I'm sorry. I just can't help it.
Just hang on. Let me get mentally prepared.
You don't have to. The young stranger waves her hands and closes her eyes in panic, steeling herself of what's coming, but Grace passes her like nothing and goes directly to the legs of her tactical mech.
Oh my, does this coating give additional insulation to the hull? Oh, and I bet the power supply inside is being upgraded too, right? I can hear it just humming with power. Grunting, I love it!
It appears our savior is paralyzed. If I'm not mistaken, she's also shivering? Her face looks so red. Belle, should we go comfort her?
Oh, I thought you changed at least a little bit, but I was majorly wrong. You're still infatuated with machines and ignoring people around you. The frosty cold iron witch, Grace Howard.
Ooh, frosty cold. Oh shit.
You're this kid's mechanic? Pleased to meet you. Your child is really powerful.
Ugh, shut up! We've known each other for ages. It's just you never took me seriously because of your twisted values.
Huh? We know each other. But I can hardly remember seeing such a cool modded Guardian mech like this before. Could you help refresh my memory?
I am talking about me! Let go of my work, you mecha addict!
She says mecha addict instead of machine addict. Ugh.
Don't you mean Iron Witch?
Sorry, habits of the trade. Could you please tell me your name? Oh, or tell me about this kid's corpus data.
As expected, you really don't remember me. That's fine. I'll just have to mercilessly beat you in a tech battle.
Tech battle?
Beat me in a tech battle? Oh, you're the second technological partner 3 Gates mentioned, right?
Yes, I, Betty Brenda, am your opponent.
Betty
and I will
Brenda.
beat you in this bid. It'll be a total humiliation for you and Bellabog.
Who does she work for? Later, Brand Street construction site. You got Eos back. We made it back safe and sound. Thanks to your guidance, the kid is now calmed down. Is the mechanic okay? I think she's okay. I didn't see any injuries. I'm asking if you're okay with her. Didn't she say she's your rival in the bidding process? And that she seems to know you. Who knows? Can't remember much of it. Compared to her, I'm much more concerned about that my kid's logic core. But if the awakening of the Hollow went well, it should be able to extract the data from the logic core now. Let's call it a day. You can take Eos home. I'll examine the hull when I get back. I'll get in touch with you guys again if I have any update or need your help again. Remember to investigate that mechanic. Grace's eyes return to the machine the moment she says goodbye. Eos Symposium. Eos Symposium? Wait, isn't... thanks so much for your help. Speaking of which, the mechanic who came to our aid in the crucial moment, her name was Betty. Do you remember her? Oh, yeah. Oh, I just realized what she did. She named the group Eos Symposium because she knows that Eos... That's how she freaking discerns one way or the other. I'll reread this as soon as it's all done. But she discerns who you are based upon the technology she likes from you. That's hilarious. She knows Eos and likes Eos, so Eos is the name of the chat. Oh my goodness gracious, okay. Alright, thanks very much. Speaking of which, the mechanic, do you remember? Oh yeah, I was just thinking around and saw the name Betty Brenda on the roster at Roos Institute of Technology. She's in the same year as me. Schoolmates, huh? It's normal to have a school that size not to remember everyone. I found a group photo of our research team and realized she was actually my classmate. Classmates? You mustn't have been close, otherwise you'd remember. I looked at the research log from my grad project and found out she was actually on my research team. The same team? And then I checked the Institute's dormitory records and discovered we'd lived in the same dorm the whole time. You really messed up, Grace. This is your fault. Oh, so, okay. So the other one is specific. Okay. The one with the little tower is probably Wise, whereas obviously the one with the little bamboo is Belle. You really messed up, Grace. This is your fault, Grace. Putting aside the fact that you were schoolmates, you were classmates, and even dorm mates, you shouldn't forget them. Put yourself in her shoes. It's been completely understandable for Betty to be upset, even angry. You think it's my fault too? We piece at the same. It couldn't be helped. Roos Institute of Technology is the holy land of mechanical engineering with thousands of fascinating mechanical prototypes in there. I didn't even have enough time to get to know all the kids there. How could I have any energy left for socializing? Anyway, I'll apologize to Betty next time I see her. Talk to Wise about Grace. I thought Grace's current obsession with machinery was extreme. Little did I know she used to be even crazier about them. Her former classmate has turned her into a rival. That's awkward. I hope we never need to experience things like that. Grace is special. Indeed. Her extreme obsession surely contributes to her extraordinary accomplishments. She's already the tech director of Bellabog Industries at such a young age. She's indeed a genius mechanic. Her commission isn't over yet. Let's work with her when she's made progress in her research. In the meantime, we can attend to other matters first. We'll do some more later. Wonderful. Yeah, we'll be able to knock that one out. 35 and 36, which we do have. 37, 38, which we do have, because we're on 39. So we'll be able to do all of these in the next couple segments. But, oh, sweet, Trey Calls. Alright, let's talk to some of these people, because otherwise... Artist of the Lock. I'm not gonna worry about this. Take your time then. Alright, let's take a look at that new videotape. It is Trey Carls. So not quite, but I got another family film. That's nice. All right, we're doing good there. Finally, at least, I can do a couple of these things. Oh, actually, you know what I should do? I know what I should do. I should probably, because I have the agent stuff coming along right now. See if I can do something to progress the time real quick. Ooh, there's Ben. I just bumped into a member of the Cunning Hares near here. I just happened to overhear them talking about this month's income and expenses. First of all, I promise I wasn't eavesdropping on purpose. It was really just a coincidence. But judging from the numbers I was hearing, not only did they fail to pull in any revenue this month, but they were hemorrhaging losses too. Are they doing okay? Nicole will take care of it. Can she really take care of such damaging losses? Nicole is an incredible leader. But with such an incredible leader, why haven't the Cunning Hares gotten bigger or better? Oh, I know. It has to be because the time isn't just right yet. I think so too. Yeah, Nicole's got to be the kind of big cheese who keeps her cards close to her chest.
Huzzah! Trust increase. Ooh, did this reset? Because we just reset the week. Yee. Buy this stuff for the week. Alrighty.
At some point, I do have to...
I'll just pick this up for the next bit. Yeah, what competition? Let's see. Alrighty. This guy, I guess. I guess not.
Chonkers.
Alright. Alright.
I bet you if I finish this one. Internaut schedule. The Grand Gourmet's Challenge. I have a feeling that we want to go to Brant Street because all the bears are there doing the construction stuffs. I don't know what I'm doing with this one. Oh, cheese, okay. There we go. I guess I need to deliver that somewhere else, but we're good. All right. To waterfall soup for the noodles, the noodly noodles. Okay, now we're at PM. Beautiful. So, who am I looking for this time? Ah, that's why. Kaleta's there too, but I have a thing with Kaleta a little bit later. We're just going to do this one set and then we'll finish up for today. There's Corin.
Master Proxy's here. I'm so sorry, but I was captivated by the water here as I stared at it. The green and gold glow mixed together. Isn't it pretty? I really love this place. Nobody bothers me, so I can just gaze at like this forever.
Let's gaze together then.
Yep. When I'm with you, it doesn't feel uncomfortable even if we're not talking. I really am lucky. There's nothing that I'm really good at, but Miss Rita, Miss Ellen, and Mr. Lycon still took me in. I was able to meet Mr. Proxy, and I know you've always been encouraging me from behind the scenes. Sometimes I think to myself, is all of this really happening? Everyone is so impressive, yet they somehow decided to accept someone as ordinary as me. I actually don't deserve this nice...
Corin, you deserve to be treated nicely too.
No. I've always wondered whether or not people valued me. I'm always in a panic. I'm always anxious about whatever we're doing. Worried about screwing up. Worried about dragging everyone down with me. Worried about being rejected by everyone. I'm different from Mr. Lycon and Master Proxy. You're both people who take action according to your faith. Faith. Actually, that's something which I never had. Ever. I just don't want to be alone ever again. That's all. All I want to protect is really just my time spent with everyone. That's all.
Then let's leave it up to you for protection.
Really? Then I'll give it all I got. I seem to have something else as precious as a heart. It's just like strawberry mochi. We planned on coming out to this picnic together, but I've just been me talking to myself. You must be hungry? Try the strawberry mochi. It's not from the convenience store, but something I made myself.
I'm in the mood for strawberry mochi. You and Corin share the strawberry mochi that she made, and hear much about day-to-day work at Victoria Housekeeping Co. Of course, there's a little gossip too.
Oh, time really does fly. Don't you have things to do, Master Proxy? I hope that there are many, many more moments like this in the future. Together with you and everyone else.
That must be Kaleda over there. We haven't moved over, so... Not bad, huh? Okay, this is the construction one. Time has progressed. That's fine. Oh, was I supposed to meet Kaleda here too? No, Kaleda's is later. Hold on. But it is still here. Oh, it is Kaleda. I was still right. This is a little bit annoying that... Oh, hello. Hopefully this doesn't prog time. Let's see. That's fine, that's fine. There we go. Just to short check it. Good. Wonderful. Sometimes it's worth walking around because then you get to see. Actually, I am curious about one thing. Do all these places share their stuff? Yeah, they do. Okay. Was just double checking. All right, Kaleda.
Proxy, you're here just in time. I also have business at Public Security Office. We have a new project. Everything's going smoothly, and then the construction permit was suddenly suspended. For a ridiculous reason. You'll never guess. Want to try guessing?
Because of a late night show?
Yes. It was really because of a late night TV show. Because the construction would interfere with underground cables for the safety reasons, we had to temporarily cut off the power to nearby residents, and we posted a notice about the outage. But it seems the residents didn't see the notice and went straight to public security to complain. Bellabog Industries illegally caused a power outage, and I couldn't record Monica's show. As a result, during their investigation into our construction hours, public security suspended our permit. Proxy, what do you think?
Honestly, yeah, if you sent out a notice and they didn't see it, I feel like Scorpion's advertising.
You think so too? Looks like I wasn't just overthinking it. To halt construction over such a flimsy, absurd excuses, I don't believe this is typical of public security. To suggest that rival firms are stirring things up, who would have such poor taste? For a project, time is of the essence. I swear on my dad's reputation, I have to solve this problem today. Wait for my good news.
Kaleda briskly strides into the office hall. Doesn't take long for her to return with a markedly happily expression on her face.
I explained everything to them. I knew it. Oh, security is reasonable. Why would they make trouble for lawful tax-paying companies? Solved a huge problem. Let's go eat something and relax. Huzzah. And who's this other person over there that I can talk to? Oh, it's like way the F over there. Okay. But it's worth until we get something that picks over time to the next thing, and then I can go back and... Who am I hanging out with? I think it's Anby. Dude looks like straight out of from Fist of the North Star. Either that or Mad Max. Technically, Fist of the North Star was inspired by Mad Max, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Corin!
Room service? Something feels off. What are you doing here, Master Proxy?
What are you doing here alone, Corin?
Did you hear that, Master Proxy? Oh no. How embarrassing. Actually, it's about Miss Ellen. She said if she sends a signal, I have to rush in and rescue her.
Ellen needs to be rescued.
It's true. Miss Ellen said some clueless classmate insists on meeting someone she met online. Ellen was really worried about her classmate, so she decided to go with her. If something goes wrong, Miss Ellen will signal by smashing a cup, and then I'll rush in to rescue them.
Why do they need to call you, Corin?
I also think Miss Ellen doesn't really need any help. Maybe because she wants to maintain an average student's combat ability in front of her classmate? But this is a rare chance to rescue Miss Ellen. I absolutely can't mess this up. Sorry, you don't have to run away. I won't hurt anyone.
You need to show some attitude when dealing with bad guys. Oh, actually, I should. Ellen and class me got away. Yeah, good. I chose the right one.
That's great. I was just so nervous now. I wasn't sure Miss Ellen got away safely. If you say so, Master Proxy, it must be true. Oh no, I completely forgot to ask for room service.
As long as you achieved your goal.
You're right, Master Proxy. As long as Miss Ellen and her classmate got out of that awkward situation safely. I successfully rescued Miss Ellen today. What an amazing experience. But why is everyone so scared of chainsaws?
Unfortunately, it did not take over the thingamabobber. Let's find one other thing that might take it over. Let's see if I grab this. Because this also ticked it over. Come to my store sometime. Alright. Once I do this, then hopefully it'll tick over and we'll be able to do it. I was trying to leave tonight early, and then all of a sudden...
Hi, Manager. A million. Here, in place of Ambi. Buying. Odd Job Agency. Combat supplies. Please press 1 to contact Ambi. 2 for Billy. 3 for Nekomata. To contact Nicole, please transfer 100 dennies to the following bank account first.
You won't charge me if I take photos of you, right?
Please wait. My boss. I will ask. Nicole said to protect the image rights of the Cutting Hair's members, especially for commercializing magazine use, we should normally charge a large fee for photos. However, since it's you asking, we'll give you a family discount of only 100 dennies.
Huh? Did your fluency just improve the moment you mentioned dennies? Million skill fee reveals a payment QR code. Her stomach immediately grumbles with a familiar notification sound. 100 dennies have been received. Alrighty.
Yeah, that's just telling me that I have to go back to Luminous Square. That doesn't mean jack or schnit to me. Because I have the fast travel. Errands. Yeah, because I noticed that. Yeah. The show was collecting commemorative coins here that I did not recognize earlier. Perfect. And they're not. First things first. Actually, nah, I have to go around the long way for that. So we will do this. We go say hi to Officer Mew Mew, and then we'll go talk to Ambi.
Hello! I'm Public Security Officer Mew Mew. Pleasure to be of service. Mew Mew will always protect you.
I just saw something for Mew Mew that late at night. Someone suspicious. Don't see anything. Oh. Alright. Well. Let's just go hang out with Ambi and then we'll end for tonight. I think that's going to be the play. Oh no, it's not Ambi, it's Nicole. I knew it was somebody from the Cutting Hairs.
Oh, you're here. I'm feeling great right now. Actually, I'm about to get a limited edition. Let's make our first big call for the day. Which gacha machine do you want to try? The one on the left or the one on the right? Don't underestimate the power of your choice. Each of these machines can steer us in a different direction. So which one will guide our fate today? The one on the left or the one on the right? I'm having a hard time making a choice. Seriously? Guess I'll have to use my ultimate trick then. Let's flip a coin. Let's flip a coin when you're having a hard time making a choice. That's a little trick I picked up from Ambi. Alright, let's coin make the call. Heads. Heads for which side? Heads for the left, of course. I had that in mind from the beginning. Let's see what's gonna come out of the one on the left. Huh? Empty. How can a gacha machine give you nothing? Wait, there's a note inside. If you get this note, you're incredibly lucky. You can use this note to redeem 10,000 Denny's! What a stroke of luck! I told you today's my lucky day. Let's try again. I might be able to fill up our fiscal deficit this month.
You play the gacha machine with Nicole. Nicole is pretty lucky and wins quite a few rare ones.
Alright, that's enough for today. A lady with impeccable self-control like me would never go too far. Let's play again together sometime.
I want her to be of use to me at the store. Actually, where? Oh no, I know where I can check my levels.
Did you call me? Yeah.
So Nekomata now. Right. Nekomata, now I can start doing this stuff through the neighborhood. I couldn't before because I needed to finish her thing. Oh, I'm so close for Nicole, I think. Okay, probably the next thing I can do would get her. Gotta unlock the agent here for Anton. Ben, I can keep working. And then Grace, I need the Iron Witch and obtain. Victoria, she's good. Working on her. Von Lycan, I need his story. And the true heroes are always behind the scenes. Plus obtaining the agent. This is just obtaining the agent, which I'm not going to do this time at least.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Mobile Squad. Soldier 11. I need to obtain the agent. Juyan, obtain the agent, which I will. And then Inky, I'm working on. Alright. Not a big deal. Either way, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I'm having a blast. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Blue Archive because a event is starting up. And it gives us a little bit of leeway from Zenless Zone Zero for just a little bit. And then on Wednesday we'll come back to Zenless because Zhu Young will be available. And we will start pulls for her, as well as obviously finish up the Iron Witch stuff. But until then, thank you guys for hanging out with me. You've been 10 out of 10 with me, and I will see you guys come tomorrow for Blue Archive. Let's actually go raid Cho because he's there. I believe so anyway. Raid. Let's go say hi. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And see you guys later.